Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy and Ramesh, our friend.
Thank you so much
That's
for
right.
having me on the podcast.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're going to do a trailer reaction. And what trailer are we going to watch?
So this trailer isn't new, but it's directed by Karthik Subbaraj, and I loved Jigartanda and Jigartanda XX. Those are two of my most favorite movies. And S.J. Surya, Vijay Sethupathi. It's almost like they made a movie just for me, but it came out in 2016. So I was a little late in discovering this movie, but it has a lot of my favorite actors in it. Definitely one of my favorite directors now because I just thought Jigartanda was incredible. So very excited about that.
Cool. And this is a trailer for a film that came out in 2016, right?
It did. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And Ramesh was also talking about, Karthik did a film. It was called Pizza, which was another great horror film, another great addition if you want to, for Halloween, if you want to watch that. Highly recommend Pizza. There's a few versions. Find the right one.
Right.
Just the earliest movie. Yeah, I think that would make sense.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And who starred in his version of Pizza?
I think it was Vijay Sethupathi, the
Okay.
first. Yeah, so
cool. He's one of my favorite actors. He's so great. So yeah, let's take a look at it. I'm very excited to see this, and then after this, we'll take a look at the poster.
Quiet.
Right.
All right.
Don't yell at us.
இதுல நமக்கு நல்ல பணம் கிடைக்கும். 3 லட்சம் ரூபாய் தரேன்.
நிறைய எக்யூப்மெண்ட்ஸ்லாம் வேற வாங்கணும். முக்கியமா எனக்கு ஒரு கிளவுஸ் ஒயிட் கலர்ல.
எனக்கு ஒரு கூலிங் கிளாஸ் ரேபர்.
தெரிஞ்சா மொத்த குடும்பத்தை தூக்கி உள்ள வைப்பான்டா.
அதெல்லாம் மாட்ட மாட்டோம்.
முதல்ல கண்ணாடியை கழட்டு.
பார்த்துக்கிட்டே இருங்க. ஒரு கமல்ஹாசன், ஒரு தலபதி எல்லாத்தையும் கலந்து செஞ்ச ஒருத்தன் தான் எனக்கு வருவான்.
அட பாவியரா. சும்மா ஒரு மாவு சாப்பிட்டு போனஸ் பா. ஓய்யாலே சூப்பர். சொல்லுடா.
நான் என்ன சொல்றேன்?
நம்ம சுதந்திரம், லிபர்ட்டி எல்லாம்.
இந்த அரக்கர் கையில் இருந்து ஒரு நாள் விடுபடுவாய்.
அவர் ஏதோ முக்கியமான விஷயம் சொல்ல வராரு. இரு. ஏச்சிவா போலாம்.
சுதந்திரமாய் உன் வீடு திரும்புவாய் கண்ணகி.
Very strange little trailer.
yeah, it is indeed.
I kind of don't know what the movie is about, but you sort of get an introduction to the characters and who these guys are, and it lets you know that it's kind of lighthearted in a way. They're sort of funny guys, but I don't know what it's about. It seems like one of the movies that I like. That's what I always call like sort of street level reality. Like it's got an element of realism to it. It's not that sort of exaggerated reality that you see in some sort of crime dramas.
Yeah.
I guess this could be a crime drama.
It's definitely a crime drama.
Yeah, definitely. I would say it is a crime drama.
I think it looks like the classic. They're a bunch of goofballs, like not serious men who were just getting by, just barely getting by, and they go, we'll solve all our problems, getting involved with organized crime.
Right.
Always a good idea.
Let's get it over our heads.
Exactly.
It's like this unintentional thing that they want to. They're just a part of, and then turns out to be a very big mess. That's how then they start cleaning it up.
It's like kind of reminds me of Avisham. Did you see Avisham, the Fahad Fasil? Yes, where he's like the head gang. He's like the super flamboyant, really cool gang leader, basically. And these college kids go to him to help them intimidate these guys who were bullying them at college. So what happens when you get help from a gangster? It's not good.
Right.
Yeah.
But basically, yeah. So he seems like he's their best friend. He's very charismatic, and then it starts turning where he's expecting things from them. They have to commit crimes for him, and basically they're beholden to him. So, but that is also another incredible film. Who hasn't seen that? But I love the idea of these people who are just normal, like we can all relate to them, and everybody's struggling financial, whatever. Just that quick fix to your problems, like we'll just get a loan. It'll be really quick. We can do it. And then, of course, it's like all hell breaks loose because that's what happens. And you end up with sledgehammers. That's usually what happens in these movies.
Yeah, that's true. But it totally depends on the scriptwriter and the director to show it in a different perspective. Make it goofy, make it funny at times, rather than just keeping it very serious.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you still have to care about the you it can't be so goofy that you don't care.
Yes.
It's just a silly comedy. There has to be enough realism in there to still engage your caring for the characters.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think Karthik Subbaraj is so good at that fine line between the humor and the entertainment value, and then also the excitement and suspense of the thriller aspect. Like he tends to weave in a very entertaining way that kind of entertainment. So that's why I have a lot of confidence in this director, let alone like it doesn't even matter what the trailer looks like. Like I'm just going to see it. But anything he's doing that's a crime drama with these incredible actors in it, it's just a must see. I had no idea this existed. I cannot wait to see it. So that's another big thing. I love it.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
It does look cool. So I have a poster real quick. We can look at. I love it because it's got a super retro look to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This looks more like those handmade posters.
Yes.
For those movies that we used to have in like 70s and 80s.
Yeah, it does look
like with those painted ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a photo, and then they painted over it and it. Yeah, it's very, very cool.
Colors that you don't normally see in posters too. You don't really often see a lot of yellows, and also the white background is really cool. I think that's always kind of striking to me, and this sort of flowing line of people coming from. It's like what is it? The golden braid or whatever the. Mathematical.
But then they captured the essence of it. Like I think the important characters are just here when the whole story revolves around them.
Yeah.
Put all the women in the back. That's critical. The women they look like the women are pretty badass in this movie though.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm very impressed by Indian film marketing because they bring out multiple trailers. They do a great job on those. They're very, very polished. I love their posters are really well done. We did an interview with a movie poster designer, and he talked about how in sync they are with the actual filmmakers. Like there's no real middleman like studio. They go right with the filmmakers and they get to do the posters along with the creators, which I love. I think that's amazing. Yeah. So you get to see like a more ground level, beautiful film poster happening that's related to the creative the director's trying to project. So that's very, very cool. So this is a poster was probably, I'm assuming, oversaw by Karthik. Who knows? But looked great. I love it.
Yeah, but to be honest, the poster doesn't give away anything. Like it doesn't tell you anything. Oh, it's only about you know that these are the main characters in the movie, and that's it.
Here's the actors. It has a little bit of an edge, but not too serious.
Yeah, and then at the same time, it got me thinking as well. Like, I mean, I don't recall watching this movie. Probably I'll be doing it because I just want to understand what is the reason behind the title of the movie. As I said, it means goddess in Tamil. So I'm like, based on the trailer, what I see, there's definitely
that's true.
Something.
Where's the goddess? She's in the back. She's in the very back somewhere.
So,
maybe it's a code name for some sort of operation, right?
Yeah,
Operation Goddess.
We will come back and review this movie. How about we all watch it and then we'll come back and we'll talk about it.
Yeah. Sure.
That'd be fun. All right, let us know your thoughts about this movie if you've seen it, if it's worth watching. I'm sure it is, as Karthik, so I'm going to definitely watch it. And be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. Let us know what you think of Ramesh.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again for having me on this podcast. And this is my first trailer reaction, by the way.
Oh, that's so good.
I don't think I did a pretty good job with that, but yeah, next time probably I'll just be a little bit more emotive.
Well, we tend to not give you any time to talk, so that's probably part of the problem. You just got to butt in and talk over us because we won't stop.
Yeah.
So, you're not going to be rude. Just do it. Just jump right in.
Okay.
All right.
It's fun having you around here. It's
Yes.
Ramesh knows everything about movies, I think. So
Everything.
No, not everything. I mean, there are movie buffs. I have so many friends who are like much more into movies. So
Can you give us their numbers later?
Yeah, what's
yeah, sure.
No, we don't want anyone that knows more than us. So
Yeah,
this is
okay.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good to have it's good to have the information around there too, because sometimes we're like, who is that? What year was the and it's good to have somebody that's like 1974, and
Who knows all the deets.
yeah.
All right.
So thanks for joining us. And
thank you so much.
and thanks to our viewers for joining us as well.
Thank you. So bye.